Hi, I'm Asia and welcome back to the Strange Days Diaries, and welcome to a really kind of chaotic, interesting day in the life for me. It's currently, I think, like 3 p.m. and I normally start my videos a lot earlier. I like to do vlogs where I start right at the beginning of my day. Today has been crazy, and also I had a horrible night last night for just personal reasons, and so I just got a really late start to my day. So because of all that, we are starting the video at 3 p.m. instead of like 8 a.m. like normal. I'm about to dive into some of this yummy Safeway sushi. It is not Safeway Sushi Friday. A lot of you guys, if you're a avid watcher of the channel, then you would know I love taking advantage of the Safeway Sushi Fridays, the $5 Fridays, but today is currently a Monday, so I definitely missed that, but that's okay. So I've been in the South Bay all weekend and today obviously, and then I spent the night last night in Saratoga, just stealth camping on the street. This morning / like the first half of today, I've just been in San Jose running errands because I have a big trip, like a flight trip, not a van trip, but a travel trip, like hopping on a plane trip starting tomorrow. I'm in the South Bay in San Jose, California for a lot of reasons, and one of them is that I'm actually flying out of the San Jose airport and not San Francisco for this trip, and my flight leaves at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Like, it takes off at 6 a.m., which is so early, so I'm gonna have to be up, I don't know, 3 or 4 a.m. tomorrow. So I figured I would just stealth camp out at San Jose to make my life a little bit easier for tomorrow morning's flight. So in today's video, I really wanted to dive deep into the intricacies of what it looks like for a van lifer to prep and embark on a flight. Because when you live in a traditional housing, like an apartment, house, whatever, you just pack your bag and hop on the plane. But when you live in a van, things are a lot more complicated and more extensive when it comes to prepping for a flight. So I have a pretty big to-do list today, and I thought I'd just bring you along with me and show you kind of the intricacies and the behind the scenes, pull the veil back a little bit on what it looks like, at least for me, to leave the van behind and hit the skies. I don't know if that was cringy. Hit the skies. I don't know. You tell me. So I'm gonna finish this delicious Safeway sushi and then continue with my prep. Okay, so I just finished my sushi, and I also want to quickly note, I realize I probably look very rough right now. No makeup. I haven't even made my bed today. It's been, like I said, kind of a rough beginning of the day. But anyways, I have stuff I need to do, and I'm currently stealthing it out in San Jose. I way prefer getting ready and prepping for a trip when I can have like my slider door open, back door open, be in and out of the van. It's a lot better and easier to like prep for a trip that way, but I have to do it all kind of quietly and hidden inside the van because I'm currently parked in a neighborhood like by a little residential park. So this is my to-do list. This is everything I have to get done today in order to prep for my flight tomorrow. These are in no particular order, but I did already go to Walmart. So I went into there and got a couple essential items for my trip, and I'll show you a little Walmart haul here in a second. But I think in order for me to pack, the next thing I should do is make my bed and clean the van. Oh, and I'll cross off Walmart since I've already done that. Okay, as you can see, I made the bed and I mostly cleaned this up, but I am going to drop these curtains actually because the sun beaming in is making it so hot back here. Okay, so I can cross my make bed and clean van thing off the to-do list. Bam. And I wanted to show you guys what I got at Walmart because why not? Okay, I only got a couple things, and again, I'm trying to be a little quiet because I have my windows open because it's pretty hot out here in San Jose. So I'm trying to get some airflow in here, and my fan is not cooperating. It's not charged at all, and it'll only run on the lowest setting when turned on and if plugged in at the moment. So I'm doing my best, but I got some Kind bars for the trip. Coffee, not for the trip. I just needed some more coffee. I recently ran out of my travel size dry shampoo, so needed a new one of those. And last but not least, a couple travel size little pots for lotion. And that's it for Target. It's a really small haul, but yeah. Or Walmart. I said Target, didn't I? I meant Walmart. God, I wish my fan would turn on high. It's really struggling right now. And as I'm looking at the list, one of the items is to throw my fridge food away. And I actually already did that at Walmart. A little fun fact, or I guess like van life reality, at least for me and my setup and my fridge and solar and everything, is that anytime I leave the van for an extended amount of time, it means that I need to clear out my fridge and throw it all away because I need to unplug the fridge while I'm gone, which kind of sucks because I have to eat out typically like the day or two leading up to a trip because I can't just keep grocery shopping and keeping my fridge topped off, you know? So I already planned for that. I didn't have to toss much food out, which is a good thing. Also, quick side note, I know I could like keep my fridge running while I'm out of the van, but I decide not to because number one, I want my portable battery to be completely topped off by solar when I get back. And if nothing is plugged into it, then all it's going to be doing the whole time is just getting solar topping off the battery. And number two, I don't like the idea of anything running like electrical in my van while I'm gone in case some freak something happened or like short circuited and God forbid like a fire started or something like that. I just don't want any chance of anything like that going wrong while I'm not with the van. So yeah. So with all that being said, I will cross off throw fridge food away. I just broke out my literal hand fan because my stupid ass USB rechargeable fan is like not working. It's really frustrating, but let's check what's next on the to-do list. Okay, so I need to check my oil, but because I'm out here stealthing it, and I'm most likely gonna sleep right here where I'm parked at the moment, I don't feel super comfortable checking the oil right now just because I don't want to draw any attention to me. And the hood, every time I lift the hood of Spec and then like close it, it makes a really loud noise. And I've had people before like look, and I don't know, maybe it's me being paranoid, I don't know, maybe it's a safety thing, not sure, but I'm not gonna check it tonight for that reason. So for now, I am gonna cross that off. Next up on the list, I figure throw trash away could be a good one. And the only trash I have now is my like leftover containers from sushi. And again, I'm trying to be stealthy and just stay in the van for now. There might be a trash can in this park that I might just walk over to after the sun sets, like in the dark. But for now, I'm just gonna actually put the trash up in the cab area and take it out the next time I hop out of Spec, which will probably be really early in the morning when I head to the airport. So for now, I'm just gonna take this and put it up in the cab, kind of lift the curtain here and just slide it on up here in the cab. Okay, so I guess I can cross off throwaway trash now. Also, if you're wondering, I could have parked in the shade, but I couldn't because I really needed the solar today to just top off my battery. So I had to be parked in the sun, which heats up the van like crazy. Obviously, that's why I'm dying. But also, I was reading my to-do list and I wanted to quickly say at this point in the video to definitely watch till the end because everything on my to-do list is what I have to do today before my flight. But I am going to take you along with me tomorrow morning and show you the final steps of what I have to do to prep the van to leave her for a trip like this that I have not written on my to-do list. So definitely watch till the end to see the very final steps, which in my opinion are the most vital, important steps for leaving her behind before hopping on a flight. So yeah, next thing on the list that I'm going to embark on now is making my new member goodies. So if you're unfamiliar with what that is, my fan is working again. Oh my God. Thank you, God. So for the entire month of October 2024, all new members of the channel, and it doesn't matter what tier, it could be tier 1, 2, or 3, will be receiving both of these custom stickers of mine, my little Spec sticker and then my cute, cool Strange Days Diaries sticker in the mail, plus a handwritten note from me. So if you become a member during this month, then you'll be getting like a little goodie bag in the mail from me. And I don't do giveaways like this very often. I've actually only ever done it one other time. So if you're an avid watcher of the channel and a fan and you want to find out like a bigger, better way to support me other than just being your amazing self already, watching, liking, and subscribing, then you could become a member and I will be reaching out to you and sending you some goodies. And I've already gotten some amazing new members in the Strange Days Diaries crew. And I've also already sent out my first wave of goodie bags in the mail. And I have my second wave coming now now currently as I film this. So I need to make those new member goodie bags now. And honestly, making these little goodie bags has been like the highlight of my month so far. So, okay, so here's a little sneak peek behind the scenes of my goodie bags I'm making for the new members, my stickers, and then I'm kind of hiding the note. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the little note and cards that I'm filling out, and then all my markers. It's super fun. I really enjoy making these. And I just once again wanted to extend a massive thank you to everyone who's become a member. It really does mean the world to me, and it truly is the best way to support me in the channel and to keep me and little old Speck on the road. So I'm gonna wrap up making these goodie bags and then continue on with packing for the trip. But the video is definitely not over yet, even though I have crossed off everything off my to-do list, because like I said earlier, I do have a couple last minute things that I always do right before I leave the van for an extended amount of time that I haven't even mentioned yet in the video. So the video is not going to wrap here. I'm going to actually try and go to bed now. It's about 6 o'clock because I'm waking up at 3 a.m. tomorrow. And then I will pick up the camera and show you the kind of final details. So see you in the morning. Good morning. It is 3 a.m. and I just woke up and I just quickly threw on my clothes and now I have to get going with my final pre-flight prep things. I have no idea how I look right now. I bet it's wild because I literally just woke up. So let's do this. One of the first things I have to do is unplug my fridge. But before I do that, I need to pull the final thing out of it. Oh shoot, I forgot I had a couple other things in here. Okay, so I only had a little bit of meat and cheese. Oh, this breaks my heart, but I have to toss it. So I'm gonna put the fridge back. And then I'm going to unplug the fridge and turn this outlet off and make sure all the other outlets are off, which they are. And then this is my purse, or like my daily carry bag that you guys see me carry everywhere with me. So I have a few things that I carry everywhere with me that I have to take out, such as my mace and my multi-tool. It kills me that I can't fly with these things, but I just can't. So taking these out and leaving them here in the van. I'm also double checking that I have my passport because it's super important, obviously. And yes, I do. Okay, and then lastly, I just had a couple like very small things I needed to throw into my backpack as far as last minute pack things, such as my deodorant and toothbrush, and I already did that. So now I just have to lift all my curtains because I have to drive over to my friend's house here in San Jose because she is very graciously letting me actually store Speck at her house while I'm on this trip, and she's not very far from here. So yeah, let's do it. Hi, okay, so I just hopped into the cab of Speck. I just lifted up the curtains just so that I can see while I drive, and I'm not filming this segment with flash because now all my curtains are up and I'm trying not to draw any attention to myself via noise or light. But before I head out, I have to throw my trash away. Remember, I had the kind of sushi containers left over from last night and then just a couple pieces from my fridge. And last night I stealth camped next to a local park and I'm eyeing it right now and they do have a trash can. So I'm gonna walk over there, toss this trash, and then head out. So I just pulled up to my friend's house. I'm being super quiet just because it's such a quiet little sleepy neighborhood and it's literally 3:30 a.m. right now. So I just have a final couple little things I have to do for prepping for this flight. And the next step is to actually now drop all the curtains in the back of the van. I highly doubt you're going to be able to see me, but the very final thing I have to do is deploy my rain magnet. If you're a follower of the channel, then you would know what that means. So I'm going to put my rain magnet up and then I have to call my Uber, but I am hustling now because I really have to go. And I know I haven't told you guys quite yet where I'm going, but you're going to have to subscribe and just follow along to figure it out. I'm really excited for this trip. It's something I've really been looking forward to. So thank you guys for joining me in this prep and I will see you next time. Peace.